Coffee is one of the most loved drinks in Australia. Morning routines, office breaks, late night work sessions, cafe culture. Australians are proud of their coffee culture. We spend more on coffee per person than almost any other country, and we trust that the coffee we buy, especially supermarket coffee, is safe, fresh, and good for us. But here's the truth most people never stop to question. Not all coffee sold in Australia is real coffee anymore. Much of it is heavily over-roasted, months or even years old, stripped of natural oils, packed with bitterness instead of flavor, highly processed for shelf life, marketed for convenience, not quality. And because coffee is legal, familiar, and widely consumed, most people never think to check what they're actually drinking. You drink it every day, sometimes multiple times a day, often on an empty stomach. Today, we're exposing 7 Australian coffee brands and coffee products you should seriously reconsider. Not because coffee is bad, but because bad coffee quietly damages digestion, energy levels, and overall well-being. And stay until the end, because number 1 is one of the most commonly purchased coffees in Australia. Number 7, International Roast and Robert Tim's Instant Coffee. International Roast and Robert Tim's Instant Coffee are found in millions of Australian homes. They're cheap, convenient, and marketed as strong and full-bodied. But instant coffee is one of the most processed forms of coffee you can consume. It's made using low-grade coffee beans, extreme heat processing, spray drying or freeze drying, heavy oxidation. By the time it reaches your cup, it's chemically far removed from real coffee. Highly processed instant coffee increases bitterness, irritates the stomach, spikes cortisol, delivers caffeine without antioxidants. Verdict: fast and cheap, but harsh, acidic, and low quality. Number 6, Nescafe, all instant variants. Nescafe dominates the instant coffee market in Australia. It's marketed as smooth, rich, and reliable, but most Nescafe products are made from low-quality Robusta beans, heavily processed, highly oxidized, stripped of natural oils. Robusta beans contain more caffeine, more bitterness, fewer antioxidants. This combination often leads to jitters, anxiety, digestive discomfort. Verdict: mass-produced caffeine, not quality coffee. Number 5, Victoria Coffee, supermarket ground in pods. Victoria is often seen as premium and Italian style, but supermarket Victoria products tell a different story. Most supermarket Victoria coffee is pre-ground months before purchase, nitrogen flushed to hide staleness, roasted very dark to mask poor beans. Coffee begins going stale within minutes of grinding. By the time you open a supermarket pack, the coffee is already long past its peak. Verdict: strong branding, stale, over-roasted coffee. Number 4, Lavazza supermarket blends. Lavazza is one of the most recognizable coffee brands in Australia. While some specialty lines are better, most supermarket Lavazza blends are problematic. They're often heavily dark roasted, blended for consistency, not quality, months old before sale, designed for shelf life. Dark roasting is commonly used to hide low-quality beans, create bitterness mistaken for strength. Verdict: strong taste, harsh on the body. Number 3, Maccona instant and freeze-dried coffee. Maccona is marketed as luxury instant coffee, but instant coffee can never be luxury. Maccona products are ultra-processed, oxidized, chemically altered, stripped of aroma and oils. Freeze-drying preserves caffeine, not nutrition. You get caffeine spikes, minimal antioxidants, digestive irritation. Verdict: luxury branding, low-quality instant caffeine. Number 2, Daily Street urban-style supermarket coffee bags. Urban-sounding brands like Daily Street are becoming increasingly common in Australian supermarkets. They look artisanal. They sound premium. They use words like urban, craft, small batch, and roasted for flavor. But here's the truth. Most of these supermarket coffee bags are roasted months before purchase, pre-ground or poorly sealed, nitrogen flushed to hide staleness, roasted dark to mask low-grade beans. They are not cafe-style coffee. They are mass-produced supermarket coffee, wearing specialty branding. Dark roasting destroys. Natural flavor compounds. Delicate oils. Antioxidant benefits. What remains is bitterness, acidity, caffeine without balance. Many people experience acid reflux, stomach discomfort, jittery energy crashes. Verdict, trendy branding, stale, over-roasted supermarket coffee. Number 1, Harris Coffee, supermarket ground and capsule variants. Harris Coffee is one of the most recognizable Australian coffee brands. It's marketed as proudly Australian, smooth, balanced, cafe-inspired, and it's sold everywhere. But this is one of the biggest coffee traps in Australia. Most Harris coffee products sold in supermarkets are pre-ground months before purchase, roasted in very large batches, sealed for shelf life, not freshness, designed for consistency, not quality. Coffee starts losing flavor and beneficial compounds within minutes of grinding. To hide staleness, many Harris blends rely on darker roasting, bitterness mistaken for strength, overpowering flavor notes. Dark roasting destroys. Delicate oils, antioxidants, natural sweetness. Many people report that Harris supermarket coffee causes stomach irritation, acid reflux, jitters, anxiety, energy crashes. Capsule versions make this worse by locking in staleness, adding plastic or aluminum exposure, removing all freshness transparency. Cafe quality coffee is freshly roasted, freshly ground, brewed quickly. Supermarket Harris coffee is none of those things. Verdict, Australian branding, stale, over-roasted coffee delivering caffeine without quality. Why bad coffee is a real problem. Poor quality coffee can irritate the stomach lining, spike cortisol, worsen anxiety, disrupt sleep, drain energy instead of supporting it. Good coffee should feel smooth, steady, clean, energizing without crashes. If coffee makes you feel worse, the coffee is the problem. How to choose better coffee? Look for whole beans, not ground. A roast date, not expiry date. Light to medium roast. 100% Arabica. Locally roasted brands. Fresh coffee smells alive. Bad coffee smells burnt or flat. Coffee should energize you, not drain you. Many coffee brands sold in Australia today are stale, over-roasted, highly processed, designed for shelf life, not health. By avoiding these 7 worst coffee products, you can improve digestion, stabilize energy, reduce anxiety, enjoy coffee again. If you want the next video, Best Australian Coffee Brands, comment yes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to protect Australia Plates. This is Protect Australia Plates, exposing the truth behind everyday foods so you can take control of your health.